What's up gang, Khraze here with a quick update on Red Dead Redemption 2, and we are now entering the final stages before the game's grand release, which is of course just 8 days away, but until then there is still some time to go and a few more things to uncover. And one of them on today's list is the review embargo, which is set to be lifted 1 day prior to the game's launch. According to Metacritic, the reviews for Red Dead Redemption 2 are planned to drop next Thursday on October 25th at precisely 4 AM Pacific time. Honestly, I am very curious to see what the final score for Red Dead Redemption 2 will look like, considering that up until today, every single news outlet that got to play the game is heavily praising it for how well it was made. Even if you check the in progress and unscored section of that page, you will see that every single article in there sees Red Dead Redemption 2 in a very positive light. I mean, at this point, I don't even think it's questionable anymore to say that this isn't going to be 2018's Game of the Year, but the question is most likely going to be, what will the final score look like? And so far, if you check the top 10 games of all time on Metacritic, 3 of them are from Rockstar Games alone, with GTA 4 and GTA 5 both scoring the first and the second place respectively, while the previous Red Dead Redemption is on the 6th place with an overall score of 95 out of 100. And seeing how the leap Rockstar Games is making with this game in terms of features is kinda comparable to GTA 4 when it just got out, is really tempting me to believe that the final score for Red Dead Redemption 2 will be somewhere around 95 to 100 as well. And I'm not sure why, but I believe that 96 looks like a nice number. That's what I'm expecting, honestly, but go ahead and tell me what's your opinion on this. What final score are you expecting to see once the reviews come out next Thursday? Do you think it will be higher than the previous Red Dead Redemption? Do you think it will be lower, or will it stay pretty much the same? Cast your opinions down below and we'll see who got the closest to the final score. I'm honestly betting on a 96 out of 100, and it might possibly even be higher than that. But moving on to the second piece of news, the official Red Dead Redemption 2 theme was officially leaked, and someone over on the GTA forums was able to rip the soundtrack from the PlayStation Network and then download it into a playable format. The song itself will be the one that plays when staying in the menu or on the dashboard, whatever you wanna call it, and it sounds just amazing. I mean, if you didn't check it until now, go ahead and do so. I'm pretty sure it's all over YouTube because at this point everybody posted it, but yeah, it sounds pretty dope. I'm not entirely sure how people are even able to leak stuff from the PlayStation Network so easily, because up until now we had the achievements, we had like the patches that have been put in so far. I'm not really sure what is happening, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. Oh, and by the way, for those who are still wondering, the Red Dead Redemption 2 PS4 theme will be available to download once the game goes live on the 26th, or at the very least that's what's telling me when I'm checking the extra content section on the pre-order page. I'm just saying it might be sooner for you, but for the most part it should be on the 26th. Speaking of extra content, the Red Dead Redemption 2 website still has a coming soon section in there, so we might still get to see more details, more screenshots being revealed in the next couple of days. We have seen a lot of details on guns so far, on wildlife, on hunting, on the gang itself, but honestly I was expecting a little bit more on character customization. And yeah, I would really love to see some custom changing interface, how layering pieces of clothing is done, maybe even a few hairstyles or beard styles being on close-ups. That is the type of stuff that I want to see, because we only read about this in certain articles. Nothing was shown in any of the gameplay trailers, and I don't ever recall seeing Arthur entering a barber shop or a tailor to try new outfits. So yeah, I'm holding my fingers crossed for this to happen in the next following days. And speaking of launch trailer, we are going to get it tomorrow on Thursday, October 18 at precisely 10 AM Eastern time. That pretty much means it's going to be in the afternoon for me. I'm really curious to see what it is, and I was honestly expecting it just a couple of days before the game's launch, as it was with previous like other AAA video games, but it seems that Rockstar Games is releasing it earlier, which honestly I like so much, because I was expecting for a little bit more footage to see before the game releases, and at the very least it will make time just pass a little bit faster, unless of course you're too hyped, case in which it's probably going to slow it down even more, because because I mean, come on, the game looks awesome. Moving on, expect some very lucky folks to get their hands on very early copies of the game in the following days, which means there is a big chance for spoilers to also be shown both on YouTube and on Reddit, and there's at least one person that I know of who's getting an early copy due to like shipment being already sent, probably some kind of error, but that person is getting like a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow. I'm not really sure if that's still going to apply or if like the shipment was retracted. I also know that one of you guys will be getting the game on the 22nd, which is of course amazing. I will personally also get it like 8 hours ahead of time. Don't worry though, no spoilers will be shown on this channel. I never spoil anything on any new video game, but I will be posting a gameplay series on a daily basis once the game comes out, as well as guides, so yeah, make sure to stick around for that if you want to see more of Red Dead Redemption 2. And the latest piece of news, and the final one of course of this video, the full package of Red Dead Redemption 2 was finally leaked, and it's the Japanese version of the PS4 copy of the game. Spoilers alert, it contains 2 discs, both being Blu-ray, so that is absolutely massive. It's pretty much how you would expect it, at least on the front cover, but on the back side we get to see a few more cool screenshots that I really like. We also get to see the description, which you already know, but I'm going to quickly read it, and it reads pretty much this: Rockstar Games production, America, 1899, the end of the Wild West era has begun. After a robbery goes badly wrong in the western town of Blackwater, Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang are forced to flee. With federal agents and the best bounty hunters in the nation messing on their heels, the gang must rob, steal, and fight their way across the rugged heartland of America in order to survive. As deepening internal divisions threaten to tear the gang apart, Arthur must make a choice between his own ideals and loyalty to the gang who raised him, and of course we also have the title Outlaws for Life, so this looks absolutely awesome. We also get to see Arthur and a couple of his mates on the horses. Then we have an image of Arthur, probably one that was posted in like the weaponry section of the main website. I'm not really sure if that is the case, but it definitely looks like that. I mean, Arthur just being a badass with a shotgun in his hand, shooting at probably some unsuspecting fool or other outlaw. The third image is that of probably Arthur during night right in the middle of the swamplands, and it definitely looks freaking scary, as there are definitely going to be a lot of crocodiles waiting to get some nice dinner. I wish I had a higher resolution to show you guys, but unfortunately I cannot. And that is pretty much it. This is all the info we have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of Red Dead Redemption 2, then make sure to aim that like button. Also subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.